Could Amazon be about to announce a new Stargate series? Welcome to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. Right, I'm going to tell you straight off the bat here, this is based on a rumour. It's a rumour that I'm not 100% convinced I believe, but it's out there, so I'm going to tell you guys. This is what I was told, so I will tell you. And I was told this from a source that actually works in and around Amazon this time, instead of my usual sources that work in and around MGM. I can't tell you exactly how this situation has occurred, but it's something I've spoken to before, and they do work with Amazon. I should also say, though, that the people I work at MGM, who I have asked about this, agree that this is a distinct possibility. So, what is the rumour? Well, the rumour is something that we heard a couple of months ago, actually, that Amazon were hoping to announce a new Stargate series by the 25th anniversary of when SG-1 came out, and that would be July 27th, in just a couple of months. But we've been through a bit of a roller coaster in the last 2 months with Stargate, and it's gone from looking like it was so on the cards, about to be announced, to not looking so likely. So how has this rumour happened? What is going on? Well, last week I told you that it looks like there's a lot going on at MGM, and it looks like Amazon are planning to basically dismantle MGM. That they only bought MGM for the intellectual properties. They're not actually interested in a lot of the actual employees and the infrastructure that MGM currently has, and it will simply be absorbed into Amazon Film. Now, that has already pretty much been announced by Amazon executives, and it looks like the process has already happened. Please go back and check out my live video from a few days ago. But what does this actually mean for Stargate? Well, one of the things I was told a couple of weeks ago as well was that Amazon are already planning to do a new TV series of the 2001: A Space Odyssey, possibly also a TV series, a mini-series based on the Forbidden Planet. These are two MGM intellectual properties, but they're not going to be produced by MGM. They're going to be produced within Amazon Pictures. Could Stargate be about to go the same way? Well, according to my source, yes. Amazon Pictures are absorbing Stargate, and they are going to be doing the work. But what does this mean for the show? Well, we know a lot of work has been done on the new Stargate series. We know there's been artwork, preliminary artwork, some preliminary storyboarding for big executive meetings that were back in April. We know Brad Writer's not just written one script, but two. He wrote one 3 years ago, after some pressure from Amazon, written a second script, or a rewrite of the original, that would have been done around a year ago. Now, I know that is 100% fact because Brad Wright has actually confirmed it to me himself. And we saw the tweet from Joseph Malozzi, which again actually saw the thing. He's read it, he's telling us how excited he is about it. But does it mean that Amazon will go with that project? Well, I've also told you a lot over the last few months, and 6 months really, that there's been a lot of rumours knocking around MGM that actually Amazon weren't that excited about Brad Wright's project. And there's been a lot of discussion about whether they should move forward with the original team, like maybe Brad Wright, maybe Joseph Malozzi, a few others, or completely start off with a new team and bring fresh blood into the project. Now, Amazon have complete control over this. They're not even going to allow MGM to produce the TV series by the looks. Even though I'm certain it'll have MGM's name all over it when it's produced, it will be produced within Amazon Pictures, if my source is correct. The source has also confirmed to me something that was told to me a long time ago by MGM and MGM sources, that Amazon really do consider this to be a big project, and the goal is not just to create a new TV series, but create a whole new franchise. They want to do a Disney Plus Marvel-esque kind of project where we will see TV series, movies, and other projects that intertwine with each other. This new source at Amazon has said that that is exactly the idea. So how did we get to this point? Well, it did look like MGM were told during the sale process that they were going to be allowed to produce material as they were before, that they were going to be allowed to continue to almost be a separate entity from Amazon, and Amazon would continue to be the customer buying products from MGM. The meetings in April seem to have changed that dramatically. The two top executives of MGM left. This is when things seem to have changed. Now, there were pitch meetings. There were meetings as well that were discussing Brad Wright. There were several meetings about Stargate and other projects. Amazon seemed to be assessing where MGM were. But at the end of those meetings, the hammer dropped. This was when Amazon then decided and informed MGM of what the real plan was. Only a couple of weeks later, the two top executives resigned, or were pushed. The rumour going around MGM and the MGM offices is that Amazon will cherry pick certain talent from MGM, but then it will be completely absorbed into Amazon Pictures, and all of the current offices and things will be just shifted into other projects or other parts within the Amazon empire. We have to remember that MGM don't actually own any studios itself, and actually neither do Amazon. So they will continue to create projects in the same way that MGM and Amazon did in the past, either by renting studio space or creating projects that are in cooperation or in partnership with a third party. Now, this is how a lot of TV and movies are made at the moment, so that won't be anything different. But I really do have to wonder, will Stargate be the same once it is dragged within and underneath the Amazon Films and Amazon Productions umbrella? A lot of the people that have been working on the project up till now will probably almost certainly not be involved. Now, if you don't like some of the rumours that we've been hearing about what Brad Wright had planned for this new series, then you might be quite happy about this. Also, in a way, there's a lot of positive things been said by Amazon, and that they want to create this to be something a lot bigger than maybe Brad Wright's initial plans envisaged. And I do like the idea of movies and series and things that intertwine with each other. But I do worry that maybe Brad Wright will not go along with this. Now, if Brad Wright is contracted to MGM, those contracts will still exist and will still be enforceable by Amazon. Amazon now own them. So Brad Wright could easily be involved, but he could easily, just as easily, not be. So we're going to have to wait and see here. But how about this idea that Amazon will actually announce this by July 27th? Now, my source has said himself that this is a goal, it's an ideal, it's what they would love to do. I asked him, but what position are they at? And he, again, confirmed to me that lots of the work has been done. In theory, this could happen, but it is only in theory. It really does depend on the will of the Amazon executives to whether they really want to kickstart this. And let's be honest as well, they don't have to announce this being greenlit. They could just announce that preliminary plans are in place. Preliminary plans that, to be honest, we already know are happening. They could do like a greenlit announcement, if you like. Would they do that by July 27th? The only thing that makes me unsure is that there is an awful lot of problems going on with MGM. I think Amazon are going to want to sort that out before they really start working any major projects. They also need to maybe sort out their infrastructure, etc. as well, to be able to make these projects. So I'm not so sure, but hey, the rumour's out there, so if I'm being told it, I'll tell you it. So get in the comments, guys, tell me what you think. Do you think this July 27th deadline is any sort of possibility, or are we starting to think that maybe this is 6 months to a year off, which actually, to be fair, is what other sources at MGM that don't work with MGM, sorry, they're working in and around MGM, have suggested to me, that actually we're not going to see anything for at least 6 months. Which way do you think it'll be? I know what I want, but what do you actually think? And if you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, it really helps us out. Also, consider becoming a fully fledged side trekker. Please hit the join button. As always, guys, please stay safe. I'll see you next time.